right, there's your fog and low cloud activity right there, all the way from Ladysmith working out to Eau Claire, getting into areas by Black River Falls. We have dense fog here. Getting into Sparta, as I mentioned, I told you they were going to fall into lower visibilities. They've done that so far, down to 3 miles visibility. So La Crosse, slowly but surely, is going to edge that into the eastern portion of your areas there, getting into some of the boroughs. They're also going to be seeing getting into Volk Field. That's more down to dense fog again, and then Boscobel. So that continues on, pressing towards La Crosse, holding on to more fog for your early morning hours if you're getting out there. Take it slow. We'll see. Eventually, we'll start to kind of get this out of the way as we get into the 8 o'clock hour. You see how it picks up a little bit and then kind of wanes about the 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock hour, and then kind of gets out of the way, lifts up from us. Then we'll see eventually as this falls out, we'll go into the rainfall potential. You can see some of that is all the way down in areas by Decorah, working towards Austin and Mason City. That gets out of the way. So not a threat to Prairie du Chien at all, but we're looking at current temperatures now, though. You'll hold on to upper 40s. You have some middle 40s in there as well, and then widespread low to middle 50s. Rainfall, that kind of bugs out of the way. That was what we were expecting from last night, and now we see as we go into Thursday the potential for that coming up again up to the northern portion, north of Ladysmith, and then down to Eau Claire, possibly to finish out the evening hours, and I'm talking about the late evening hours. Take a look at La Crosse as we go into the day, though. From 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., you're looking at some sunshine, holding on to the day, 50s, then the 60s roll in, then we get some 70s, possibly into the early afternoon, getting up to 79 degrees, possibly. It's like kind of like what we did yesterday, and all that sunshine continues to go into your early evening hours before we get into a few more clouds. Eau Claire has a cloud field going into the early morning hours. It's mostly cloudy, and then getting into the sunshine into the mid-morning hours, carrying over to late morning with a few high clouds drifting by. 70s expected as you can finish out up to upper 70s, possibly around 78 degrees, finishing out with sunshine going into your evening hours. Now, cooler conditions on the way also, as I mentioned, as we go through Friday, and then by the time we get into the weekend all the way into Monday, well, we could see some temperatures getting near hot, and I'm talking really warm. In fact, you're going to see that continue on as we go through the next few days. We have warm air trying to flirt with the central portion of the area. Then that ridge begins to build more so, getting closer to us as we go into Sunday, and then eventually you can see kind of going at kind of flirts with us as we go Sunday, possibly into Monday, could be our warmest days. That being said, 76 to at least 79 degrees for our highs today, and we're expecting a very comfortable and dry afternoon. Take a look as I go into your next 8 days, how we have this all played out for you. 79 today, then we pick up at least partly cloudy skies going into Thursday. We'll hold on to temperatures around 80 degrees, popping up to about 82 for Friday, so we're still below seasonal averages. By Saturday, we pick up that warmth and take it up to the upper 80s and the lower 90s going into Sunday, carrying over into Monday as well with warmer conditions ensuing all the way up into Tuesday, possibly with a little partly cloudy skies and a 20% chance of rainfall on Wednesday, and that more along the lines could bring a shower, maybe a slight chance of a storm. Temperatures running at 87 degrees, but get out and enjoy it. It's going to be a nice weekend, but still, don't forget to hydrate. Be safe.